Making such a huge difference. I want to just give you a quick overview of a great class, a great book that was written by our friend Robert Miles, who's been on our classes before. I've been to his classes. I've written lots of books on Warren Buffett, and I met Warren's daughter and son when I was in Omaha when I was there last time. And he's written a book called 101 Reasons to Own the World's Greatest Investment. And on Saturday, we're going to be doing the Warren Buffett Conference. He does it once a year, the first Saturday of May. And boy, if there's a guy you want to learn from, this is the guy right here. But I want to just take you through briefly. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just want to talk to you briefly of why we like the Buffett stock so much. Because it is a great way to invest. Okay. So let me see here. All right, give me one second. So one of the reasons we like Buffett so much is that it does teach the simplicity of what we're doing with the stock. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Give me one second. I'll bring it back up. Sorry, a little computer error there, but it looks like we've got to make it work now. Okay. Wow, this is giving me all kinds of trouble. Hold on a second. Okay, 101 reasons why to own the world's greatest investment. And again, historic outperformance as you look at the S&P 500 versus Berkshire Hathaway, because of the fees are so low, because there's no fees. There's a little commission when you buy it, and that's it. That's why it's outperformed the S&P 500 so well. You can see there's all kinds of reasons why we like it. Low cost, that's probably the biggest reason. It's a very unique what he does with his annual meeting number 6. There's 40,000 people, but there'll probably be 1 million people watch this conference. He's really big on not paying taxes. He gives the money away. 99% of his wealth is all going to charity. So that's pretty cool. It acts like a mutual fund without the cost. It has a number 11. It's got a charity program that's attached to it. You want to learn how to do to do investing. Well, you study somebody, and this guy is going to be 94 in August the 30th. He'll be 94 years of age. Cheryl, one of the things that he created is he never split the stock, for decades. And so if you wanted to own the stock, you weren't going to buy and sell. You weren't going to game it. You weren't going to day trade it. And then after it got to be so big, then he took one share of stock and cut it up into a smaller amount. And now with technology, you can buy a little bit of that big old A share. But the nice part about it is that, it's not something that people day trade. It's, and he says, if I've got a church and I got a congregation, I don't want to teach new people every week. I want my old friends in there. It's a great way to do that. Here's just some of the ideas. I'll let you kind of read those for yourself, and we'll talk more about those on Saturday. But because it is a stock, it's easy to transfer. It's easy to go down to the next generation. Looking at all these over here, there's all kinds of reasons. I'll let you just kind of read those because of time. All kinds of reasons why we like that stock so much. Number 34 is a big one. Preserves family wealth. You want to hand your money trees down to the next generation. Number 39 is probably the biggest one. Over time, and he's going to show you that first thing in the class. He's going to show this is how we've done against the S&P 500 over a long period of time. 15, 20 years, 10 years, the Berkshire has outperformed the S&P. On a yearly basis, there's a few years the S&P has outperformed it. But for the most part, it has outperformed the S&P. So Berkshire outbeats the S&P, which outbeats mutual funds, which outbeats picking and choosing. But 39 is a big one compared to that than others. Okay. Number 43, taxes. It's a stock. So you don't, unless you sell it, you don't have to fiddle around with taxes. When you have a mutual fund, they buy and sell, and so they send you a tax. You pay taxes on your mutual fund usually every year. Okay. Number 45, you buy one stock, you get hundreds of companies. Well, there's hundreds and hundreds of companies that they own or they've invested in. They have a huge stake in Apple. massive stake. Part two here. Just to let you kind of read through these, and we'll go through these on Saturday. Number 54 is kind of a big one. Rich balance sheet. They've got a lot of equity. They have a moat, they call it, of safety. Here's some more right here. Taxes, number 65. I hate paying taxes. I don't mind giving money away, and I don't mind making a difference with it. I hate paying money in taxes that don't make a difference. Okay. Wonderful ideas right here. Number 73, it's usually undervalued to what the real value is. 84, turn off the noise. There's so much noise out there. We want simplicity. How do we simplify? How do we simplify? This is a very simple stock and company that we invest in. It's got a large foundation. He's given the money to Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is making a huge difference out there. Number 94, perpetual gift given to the next generation. All kinds of financial education attached to it. And simplicity. So those are some of the quick reasons. We're going to go into more detail when we do our class on Saturday. So I highly recommend that you jump in to come to our class on Saturday, and we're going to talk more about it. We're going to give you some Buffett bucks just for attending. And so I highly recommend you study and go through those classes we got on Warren Buffett, and because he's the role model. My dad was 4 days older than Warren Buffett, and my dad taught me the same things that Warren Buffett teaches. So that's what that is all about. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to say goodbye to our friends from around the world. And we're going to come back and we're going to give some money away for people who just came to class today. Why? Because we want to help you. We want you to put that in your investment account, if you would, please, because that's how we measure our success. Thanks for watching, everybody.